A little background for those that don't know or just stumbled upon this video. In 2022, I started the channel right before I started attending vet school in Copenhagen, which has just been my dream education since I was a little child. I think you can say that I was thrilled, to say the least. It has always been a mission for me in life to become a veterinarian and just help people or owners of all kinds of pets just be the best owners as possible and give the pets the best and most wonderful and healthy life that they really do deserve. So fast forward a month, I move across the country away from family and friends and boyfriend to attend this one and only vet school in the country. In other words, if I wanted to become a vet, there was not really any other option. And you might have seen some of my vlogs from vet school going over all of the wonderful experiences and the knowledge that I got, not to mention the awesome people that I've just met from attending. However, after my first year, things just started to crumble. My savings were all used up. It's so expensive living in a big city like Copenhagen. So I had to tend to family in order to pay for rent, food, other essentials, which just made me worry all day, every day, because all the money that I were using were lended money. It wasn't mine, or yeah, I lended it from family, which just gave me this bad feeling every single time I used money or just living there in general. Furthermore, if I wanted to visit my family and now long distance boyfriend, I would have to use money on that. I would have to use 5 hours on commuting every single weekend. And the time didn't bother me as much as the, $100 a month that could cost commuting. So it was shit. And furthermore, after the first year, a lot of my close friends stopped attending the education due to personal stuff or just the need to start the first year over again. So I was left with one friend, and a lot of the vet school work is done in big groups. So despite having one really good friend, I felt kind of lonely. There were 190 people, and when all of these groups has been established, it's so hard 1 year in to get into these groups and be on the same level of relationship or friendship that they have. So I felt lonely despite there being this many people attending and having my one friend. Was I ready to endure all these things to become a veterinarian? Of course I was, because there was no other option. So if I had to find new friends, find something to do with my economical situation, or fix all these things, or just live with it, I would do it. I was ready. I wanted to become a veterinarian. Because again, no other alternatives is the only school in the country. Just until the end of the summer, where we get the amazing news that a brand new vet education is being built and is ready to welcome students in September of 2024. And this school will be located in the part of the country where my friends, family, boyfriend, all of these lovely people live. So I am now in my life's biggest dilemma, I think, because do I really drop out of my dream education that I wanted to go on since I was a little kid and risk not getting into this new school, as well as having to start over again because the school was being built. The education don't have a second year on this new school. So I would have to start all over a year in, and also having this huge risk of not even getting in this year. However, with all the previous things that I mentioned, on top of the idea of being able to move in with my boyfriend and just being closer with my family, also saving me time and putting me in a much better situation economically, I did it. 1.5 years into my vet education in Copenhagen, I can say that I have officially dropped out with the intention of going to this new vet school. So I will be applying and hopefully attending in the summer of 2024. The last thing you then heard from me in vet school was when I made my video applying, and since then it has been so stressful having to go this half a year just not knowing if I'm gonna have to work a whole year in a grocery store or if I can actually start fulfilling my dream once again, going to this new school. I of course wanted to start studying, but actually also the idea of being the first group of people that attended this very new school and help sort of start the whole process and really have an influence in how the structure will be, it really appealed to me. And if I don't get in this year, I don't have that opportunity, which just got an extra layer of stress on top of me already being stressed about getting in. What made me nervous the most was that 30 people get in. 30 in vet school. Vet school here is already extremely popular with I think around 1,000 people applying for the one in Copenhagen. Now imagine the 30 best people out of those 1,000 that probably want to apply to a school with, I think, a way better structure. The 30 best people, the grade average is just gonna probably skyrocket, right? I absolutely love the idea of attending a class with only 30 people, just getting closer as a little class, knowing everyone, the teacher knowing us personally, and all of this. I really want to attend, but having only 30 people also means that my chances are pretty low. And I have a high grade average, as I also went over in my video, but you never know if it's enough with 30 out of probably 1,000 interested people. After I had finished my application and the deadline overall for everyone applying had passed, we actually got some numbers for how many people had applied to the different educations. And this new vet school jumped right into top 20 most popular educations in the whole country, with 700 people applying. And that means out of these 700 people, 4% get in. 4%. I then had to face my fears this week and look at the results. I thankfully had a close group of friends with me and also some family members when I got the news that I got into vet school and will be attending this year. I was so over the moon, and I am beyond excited and proud of myself that I took this risk and I actually got in and will be attending in a month's time while I will have my very first day at this brand new vet school. And I was one of the 4% that actually got in. I am so happy. I can't wait to be a part of starting this education and create an awesome environment for all the new students to come, while also just continuing learning about animals and vet care and helping owners and people. I promise to document as much of my vet journey as humanly possible, actually under a brand new channel name called Vet Student Stello. You might remember that I tried to find a new name for my channel because Stella and Charlie sounded a bit too 2000s for me. So Charlie is still here, she will still be in most of the videos of course, and I will still do educational bird content and all of that, but it will be under the channel name Vet Student Stello probably for my next video. And I will be so proud every time that I look at that channel name, and I think it really just fits. Thank you, by the way, so much for all that has stuck around and believed in me back in December and gave me some encouragement and wished me good luck. Thank you so much. I know that I haven't uploaded basically this whole summer, but I really just have been nervous. I've been trying to find the time. I've had so many things to do, not to mention my trip to the US for the whole month of June. So I will be talking about that, uploading that, but thank you for sticking around, and I hope just in general to be able to upload more now that I'll be attending, both educational and vet school related. My original plan was to upload the US video, but I just had to get this out before to share this exciting news with you guys, and I am just so happy and can't wait to learn more about animals that I can share with you lovely people. Love you guys, bye!